Dexter Resurrectien theory. Will Lady Vengeance be betrayed? Have you ever trusted someone so completely, only to realize they were sharpening the knife for your back the whole time? Yeah, imagine trusting Dexter Morgan. What if I told you Lady Vengeance? Yes, the same Mia who looked like she was born to be Dexter's perfect partner and kill, might be the next one to land on his table. And what if the betrayal was planned all along? I've seen some wild theories in my comment section, but this one made me freeze. Like literally, goosebumps, spine chill, Dexter season 4 finale level, freeze. Because if this theory is even half true, Dexter Morgan isn't just returning as the Bay Harbor Butcher, he's returning as something colder than ice, deadlier than ever, and totally untrustable, even to the woman who saved his life. Now before you say, Sophia, there's no way Dexter would betray Mia like that, let me ask you this. When has Dexter ever hesitated to sacrifice someone, when it meant protecting his legacy? His son, his secret, exactly. And if you think Harrison's innocence is safe now that Dexter's back in town, buckle up. Because what comes next might make Dexter's finale look merciful. Let's start with the problem. Mia, aka Lady Vengeance, the vigilante killer with the ballerina box full of bloody trophies. The perfect mirror for Dexter, right? Or maybe the perfect scapegoat. You see, while everyone's eyes are on Harrison, the teen who got tangled in the bloodbath at the hotel, Dexter's doing what Dexter does best, redirecting the kill spotlight. And if this theory is right, Maya is already being primed to take the fall for something she didn't do. Specifically, the hotel murders, the blood, the body, all dumped in her lap. Now ask yourself why. Why frame someone you just bonded with? Why betray the one person who understands your darkness? Unless it's not about trust, it's about control. Dexter doesn't do love, he does order. And Mia is chaos wrapped in charm. That's what makes this theory hurt and hit so hard. Because deep down we know Dexter would rather sacrifice a kindred spirit than lose control of his secret, or worse, lose Harrison, okay? Let me break it down, breakdown epic style. This theory comes straight from a live stream viewer named Adam Water, and shout out to him because he's cracked something we all missed. Here's the theory. Dexter plants Harrison's watch, yes, the one linked to the hotel murder, inside Maya's ballerina trophy box. Boom. Instant evidence, instant motive, and it fits her vigilante profile like a glove. Remember, Maya's MO is vengeance, specifically targeting abusers. So if the murder victim had a history of hurting women, perfect fit, no one would question it, the media would eat it up, and Harrison, cleared. And the best part for Dexter, Mia doesn't even need to die for this to work. She just needs to disappear, legally or otherwise. Which brings us to the biggest twist. What if Charlie, Dexter's new handler in this secret killer society, decides Mia is too much of a liability? In the trailer we see Charlie outside a jail cell, not in it, visiting. Who is she visiting? What if it's Mia? What if Mia gets arrested and suddenly Charlie's on the move? What if the secret killer cabal, led by Leon Prater, realizes one loose thread could unravel the whole operation? You think they'll let her live? You think Dexter will stop them? Or worse, will Dexter be the one to do it? Let's talk receipts. The latest Dexter Resurrection trailer shows Charlie saying there's a problem. Leon responds with, "Don't I pay you to handle problems?" Then boom, cut to Charlie near a cell. Maya's sudden absence in future episode listings. The IMDb leak that says Kristen Ritter is only in 3 episodes. We've already seen her in 1. She's confirmed for the next. After that, poof, that's not just scheduling, that's plot setup. Her exit might be fast-tracked. And not because she rides off into the sunset with Dexter, because she gets framed, she gets caught, and she gets eliminated. You know it, I know it. And deep down, Dexter probably knows it too. And hey, if you're the kind of person who lives for these forbidden theories, gut punch plot twists, and every breadcrumb that mainstream fans miss, then you need to subscribe to Breakdown Epic right now. Because this theory, it's just the start. What's coming next is going to blow holes in everything you thought you understood about this so-called resurrection. Let's twist the knife just a little deeper. What if Mia isn't the one being betrayed? What if Mia knows? Think about it. Lady Vengeance didn't survive this long by being naive. She's not some sidekick. She's a predator, a strategist, a serial killer with a code, just like Dexter. And maybe, just maybe, she saw this betrayal coming from a mile away. Maybe she let Dexter think he had the upper hand. Maybe she's the one framing him. Let me say it louder for the people in the back. What if Dexter's finally being out-Dextered? I mean, how poetic would that be? He spends his whole life controlling everyone, only to get played by the one person who actually understands him. And the real twist, she might not even do it for revenge. She might do it to protect Harrison. Now hold up. You're telling me Mia would betray Dexter to save Harrison? Yes, and here's why. If you look closely at Dexter's recent behavior, you'll see a pattern. He doesn't just want to save Harrison, he wants to reshape him, mold him, control him. But Maya, she sees Harrison as he is, not who Dexter wants him to be. She sees a boy trying to make sense of trauma, not a budding killer. That's why this theory cuts so deep. Because it's not just a betrayal, it's a custody war, not over a child, but over a legacy. Dexter's trying to pass the torch. Maya's trying to burn it down. And here's the forbidden knowledge nobody's ready for. If Mia gets caught and locked up, she becomes useless to both Dexter and the secret society. But if she flips on Dexter and offers to expose the Bay Harbor Butcher, suddenly she's valuable. To the cops, to the media, to Harrison. Which means Dexter might have to kill her. Not because he wants to, but because she's the one person alive who knows everything. And for a killer like Dexter, that's the biggest threat of all. Alright, my breakdown epic family. You've heard the theory. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment right now. Would you be more shocked if Mia dies? Or if she turns out to be the one pulling Dexter's strings? And let's be real, if she does get locked up, who do you think sends the final kill order? Prater, Charlie, Dexter himself, or plot twist, Harrison? Come on, don't pretend like you haven't thought about it. He's got the DNA, the trauma, the bloodlust. And after what he saw Dexter do in New Blood, you really think that boy's walking away from this clean? No shot. Also, remember that one time in season 2 when Dokes was framed, locked up, and left to rot? Yeah, Dexter has done this before, and we all saw how that ended. Which brings me to this. I'm gonna hit you with a rapid fire batch of potential endings. These are dark, dramatic, dangerous. Just the way we like it. Dexter frames Mia. She flips. Charlie kills her in jail. Game over. Mia anticipates Dexter, frames him with his own slides. Harrison finds out and turns on Dexter. Legacy destroyed. Prater manipulates both Dexter and Mia. They take each other out. And Prater adopts Harrison into the killer society. Nightmare fuel. The ultimate betrayal. Harrison fakes loyalty to Dexter, gains his trust, then exposes everything on a livestream. Because Gen Z doesn't keep secrets, Dexter. They go viral. And here's one more for the Chaos Gods. Maya is Dexter's sister. Half-sister. Yeah, I said it. Don't roll your eyes, it's cable TV. Weirder things have happened. Look, I'm gonna get real with you for a second. The idea of Dexter betraying Mia actually hurts me. Because for the first time in forever, it looked like he met someone who gets it. Who wouldn't judge him? Who could maybe, just maybe, anchor him to something real? But that's the tragedy of Dexter Morgan, isn't it? He doesn't do peace. He doesn't do partnerships. He does damage. Always has. Always will. And if Maya really is betrayed, it won't just be another plot twist. It'll be Dexter proving, once again, that even when he loves someone, he can't help but destroy them. Also, can we just pause and talk about how bold Dexter is? Like, bro, you're a known serial killer who faked his death and came back with zero disguise except a beard. And now you're creeping around hotel crime scenes like you're on vacation. Dexter, honey, this ain't Miami Metro anymore. Google exists. Also, me out here keeping murder trophies in a ballerina box. Girl, what is this Barbie Kill Room edition? I half expect the next episode to end with Harrison yelling, "Why you fermented HEFIBT?" Honestly, I love this show. I hate this show. I need therapy. Let's move on. Real ones, remember in our episode 5 breakdown, I told y'all there was no way this vigilante squad was operating without an exit plan for traitors. And what did we get? Boom. Charlie. Cell doors. Panic. It's like Prater is running a startup for psychopaths. Your KPI this week: don't get arrested. Or else. Okay, final thought. Whether Dexter betrays Mia or Mia betrays Dexter or Harrison betrays both, this show is headed for a betrayal so devastating, it's gonna break the fandom in half. And I cannot wait to cover it with you. So if you're still here, still listening, still spiraling over what Dexter's about to do, hit that likey button like it's Dexter's needle. Subiescarb, if you've ever thought a theory before the writers did, COMNT your wildest take and I will roast it lovingly in the next video. And don't forget, Breakdown Epic is where we don't just watch shows, we rip them open, dig through the blood slides, and expose the truth.